Hello everyone. Hello Goose. Today was hectic, but I survived. Oh, nice. Glad to hear that you survived a busy day. Hello Greek Floki. Hello guys. Oh, sorry, I need to adjust the mic so you might hear some sounds. Okay, done. Okay. Hello and Koof. Hello, welcome. Let me see if I have everything that I need. I should. There you go. I have some music for myself now. I also saved a few more references on my board here, and I don't think I will need any new ones, at least for today. I'm always expanding the reference board. That is one big goat. Yes, it is. I really wanted this tribe of druids to have a very like peculiar animal to use as transport, and I mean, they live in the mountains and they already have like mountain goats, so why not make one of the goats big enough to have like an adult human use it as like a mount. Hello, Oidra. How everyone doing today? I am doing fine. Hope you guys are doing well. I am a little bit sleepy. Haven't slept super well, but I was looking forward to today's live stream because I'm really excited to work on this big goat, guys. So I'm very happy to be here. It's going to be fun. I'm tired. Yeah, me too. Actually, as I said, I haven't slept really well, so I'm kind of sleepy. I have my coffee here, so that will definitely help. And I'm going to actually sip a little bit more of these before I start. Okay, let me sort a few things here. I think for now I'm going to hide these two soldiers, and I'm just gonna make this scene a little bit bigger. Nice. Hello, Miraculous. Hello. I'm already like starting to yawn. Oh well. Okay, so I think I'm probably going to leave this rough sketch here as a base, and I'm going to work on top of it. Yo, Peanut Gorilla, big goat time. Yes, it is. Finally. I hope I will be able to nail this down. Fingers crossed. And I'm just gonna start doing another slightly more detailed drawing, and I think it will be a matter of building the details on top and making like a cleaner and cleaner versions. I can imagine a little child hugging the big goat's leg. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it must be so soft. Mm. Ah, yum yum yum. This coffee is really good. I think I've put the right amount of oat milk inside, and it's perfect. Okay, let's see if I can do realistic hoof. I think I'm going to probably like follow really closely these references over here. Or at least I will try to. Okay, I think something like this could work. It's tricky to understand exactly how to do the proportions for such a massive creature. I've already painted for a couple of hours today, trying to get those treetop shapes right. Oh, nice. Nice. Actually, I'm going away next week on Friday for like a small vacation, and I really want to like probably next week, since I already know that with the fact that I'm going away I won't be able to concentrate on a lot of like stuff that I need to do. My brain is always that way, like whenever I have something that I need to do further into the week, I keep thinking about it, so I cannot concentrate on a lot of stuff. So I was thinking next week I want to gather some ideas and some examples of art books, just to put down like what would I like for the Druwides art book. And also, and that's something that I might be doing when I come back, I also want to keep working on the rough idea for the Druwides video game, and I would love to like start and do like a small project, so it's a little bit easier and more like probable that I am able to actually do it. And in the future, you know, you can always do a bigger and better version, or a type of video game that's like it's very tricky for someone to do by themselves. So yeah, I think I'm going to do just that next week. Make a very simple task of just gathering some info, gathering some inspiration, put down ideas, and not having to create anything for now. Just gather some precious info, because from October this year I would really love to start working on those things, especially the art book. I would love to start actually designing the very first one. So if I use some of the time today, not today, sorry, the next week to at least do the research parts, I think it's time well spent. Yo, hello Marco, hello Arcade, welcome. Even made my own Krita brushes. Ooh, nice, because don't like the default one. Well done, yes. But begin to suspect digital brushes as a whole are a scam intended to steal artists' time. Oh, wow. Just a theory from a 3D sculptor who doesn't paint much. Maybe just use the size brush for everything. I'm not very present, but you're in the background of all the stuff. Oh, thank you. Well, glad to be your background. Oh, I'm doing well, Marco. Just a little bit sleepy, but you already know that. But as I said, I'm very excited to work on the big goat. I'm gonna flip the canvas, because I feel, yeah, these how is it called? This leg, I think it's a little bit too short. But I just want to move it like this and add some more fur on top. Yeah, nice. I watched this at work, so I might miss stuff and ask questions you already answered. Oh yeah, feel free to ask any questions. But did you say this is for a video game? Will I play as a big goat? Actually, I haven't thought about that. What if you are the big goat in the game? But yeah, I think the video game is like a longer term goal. Is like almost like a dream, something that I don't know if I will be able to do. I would love to do something like a video game with its own like story that is settled in the universe, let's say, in the world of Druides. I still don't know anything about what type of game or which like story will be shown in the game or anything like that. That's why I wanted to do something with the project and create like a tangible thing, and that's why I'm thinking of starting with some art books, showing the art and telling a little bit of the story in there. Oh, hi Alba. Hello, Gable. Catching as much stream as I can before I go to some important medical tests. Oh, thank you so much for checking out the stream before such an important thing, and hope everything goes well. But yeah, happy to have you here. But yeah, I think like playing as the big goat will be quite interesting, actually. That's a something. That's something that you don't see every day in in video games. I think I will probably, regarding the video game, I would love to start with the something really, really small, something that I can do on my own. Because, I mean, the dream is to have, of course, a sort of like RPG, but that's a big project. So I was thinking of doing something like a point and click, just to try. Like it could be even like something that's is very very short and it's just for me to try and do something with Druides in general. Doesn't have to be something massive. And I think it would be very interesting to show show a little bit of the process of that in my vlogs and during the live streams. It could be interesting. And yes, I have no idea where to start from for something like that. That's why I wanted to dedicate some time to just gather information, do research, understand how it works. Recently, I have started playing Genshin Impact again, and I remember why I loved it in the first place. It has such interesting world building, so while I have been world building myself, I have started watching lore videos about it. Nice. Nice, yeah, like things like that that are so inspiring can help you a lot while you're creating a project. I posted some foliage painting practice yesterday on Discord. Oh yeah, I just saw it right before the stream. But now it already looks completely different, somewhat more cartoony, but the colors are better. Hopefully it'll look more Ghibli next. Nice. Yeah, like the projects from the Studio Ghibli or Ghibli. I always say Ghibli because that's how I would read it, like in Italian. But the colors are so vibrant all the time. In fact, I saw quite a few people drawing like some stills from the movies with gouache, because you have that like very matte and very with high coverage colors, and they look so good. It looks very fun also to do as like a practice with painting, because they usually have a lot of details in the environments, and then maybe the characters are of course a little bit more simple to make them easier to animate, but still like it's all very well integrated. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Okay. I want this goat, of course, to have a saddle of some sort and some. I have no idea what's the name of all of these in English, but yeah, all the stuff that you use to actually like ride a horse, and I want to add those to the goat here. Will make sense. And the goat will definitely have some of those colored strips of fabric and cloth, and probably some like chimes hanging from all of these, just you know, to make it look good. I think I will probably decorate my own huge goat if I had one. Oh, well said, Arcade. Lurkers and chatters, remember to like the stream. Do not forget. I've watched some anime lately that I discovered some of them catch my eye because they were visually impressive movies, but not from Ghibli, like Wolf Children and Modest Heroes. Ooh. I want to see that. Wolf Children. Oh. Oh, okay. This is like ringing some bells. I remember seeing this girl. I remember seeing that. Oh, it looks so nice. Oh, look at the foliage. Yeah. Can I see it's a little bit bigger? No, I can't. YouTube says no. Oh, so nice. And the other one is Modest Heroes. Okay. Oh, this looks very interesting too. But I also found Isekai Shokodu. It's more of a slice of life anime about a restaurant. Oh, nice. Let me see. Isekai. Again, like some of these anime, they really go stronger with the backgrounds. Like, of course, they keep the characters quite simple to make it easier to animate, but with the backgrounds and the environments, they go like, okay, let's go all in. Oh, welcome back, Ankoof or Ankoof. Had to do some reference studying. Nice. So, what are you drawing? I am drawing a massive goat with a soldier on top of it. These are the huge goats that these tribe of druids from my world building, they ride them to move a little bit faster and easier in the mountains, but of course they also use them in case of war and in case of battles. So I'm having fun drawing this huge goat. Oh, I love that. The restaurant is basically the border in Narnia. The chef cooks for both modern Japan and a medieval European fantasy world. Nice. Ah, last sip of coffee. Always a sad moment. How did it go to get so big? So, there's a variety of mountain goats in this region, which is already quite big, which is this one. The biggest one, the one that I'm drawing right now, it's a goat that probably was modified by being in contact with magic. So there's not a lot of them, and they are sort of like almost an aberration. And it's like a version of this goat that yeah, it was touched by the natural magic that in my world flows throughout the continent, and yeah, it started growing bigger and bigger. Not gonna lie, if I was ever in a war and my enemy was coming on a goat, I will surrender. Honestly, same. I'll be like, oh, okay. Yep. No, message received. Fine. Yep. I'm obsessed with this goat and the shapes of his face, as well as the soldier's handgear with that little swoosh. Oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you. Hope I'm happy that you like it. I like it so far. And as I said, I really want to add a lot of decoration and stuff hanging from the neck of the goat. Maybe they also put like something on their horns. But yeah, so far so good. Just need to understand how all of these works. There are like a lot of magical doors scattered over both worlds that lead to the restaurant. I thought maybe I have some tavern in my world that works in a similar way. I was about to say, like, that is a great idea. It sounds so fun. My idea is that you have to leave the tavern through the same door you entered it, so it can be used for fast travel. Makes sense, yeah. I don't really know how it works with the horses and how do you attach properly all these stuff that I don't know the name of in English. I've never been like a horse person. Oh, harness. Okay. I had to look it up. Horse harness. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, I found some images that show you exactly how it works. Okay. Okay. Okay, I will need to do like a slightly different version because of course this is not a horse, this is a goat. But I think I can put something together that looks like it could work. Okay, I think this looks kind of like something that could work. Okay, so now we have all of these. Great. Okay. I think I'm going to start adding some of that like decorative elements that I was talking about in another layer, so I can always like change them and remove them if I don't want them. This is going to be so fun to color because I'm going to keep the the theme of them being fabric makers and dye makers for fabric, so all their clothing is going to be super colorful. Let's see if I can complete this drawing today so I can start on that. Okay, I think I'm going to stop on the goat for now because I really want to start working on the soldier there. Okay, so I have the basic drawing and I think I'm going to give him some armor that is similar to this one. Okay, I think the size of the person on top should be right. Okay, so they have very puffy trousers. Yeah, that should work. Hello, nobody. I joined the council. Whoa. Be proud now. Which council? I am proud anyway. Well done. Well done. I demand praise. I don't know what council is this, but well done. Kudos, kudos. The White Tea Cult Council? Oh, we'll get a thunderstorm where I live. Oh, yeah, we also had an alert for like a thunderstorm, but then it passed. It could still happen though. Could happen this evening. Oh, I'm crossing my fingers. We had some more rain today. And during the night actually it rained quite a lot. I'm so happy. So happy about it. think I'm going to move the leg a little bit up, but not too much, just a little bit. Okay, now to understand how these things where you put your feet. Wow. Terminology. Where did those attach? My dude's been hitting the protein. That's massive. It's like that question, like, is the armor and the clothes, because I mean it's a cold place, so probably they have a lot of layers, or these guys, like, yeah, protein shakes every day, like 120 grams of protein every day, hitting the gym 4 hours every day. Whoa, hey, calm down, guy. Maybe it's a little bit of both. Oh, still don't understand anything about how horse harnesses work. So complicated. Okay, I think this is it for the Kalina like a base drawing. There you go. Okay, so I have this one on a separate layer. And my body is disintegrating. Honestly, today, like mine is as well. I am sleepy, but I'm also like super tired. I went for a walk during the lunch break, and I was exhausted. Okay. Love the tassels on the goat. Oh, thank you. As I said, I cannot wait to actually color them because they will be all multicolored and very, very flashy almost. And I think they look very good since the goat has a clear coat, my brain. A light coat. I was thinking like, what's the opposite of dark? A light coat, so I think the colors will really like pop on these kind of like beige or cream color. So just how I say my head hurts. Yeah, I get the feeling like when I have those very like strong headaches, it kind of feel like on my whole body's melting. Need to eat food or my head is going to short circuit. Yes, you need fuel. Go eat some food. It's good for you. I had a very nice pasta at lunch, and yeah, it's been a while since I had just a very plain pasta dish with like no sauce, no anything, which I definitely prefer. Like just pasta with some cheese and some olive oil, and it's like pure fuel for your body. Really nice. So what you're saying is more caffeine only. Oh, coffee is so good, but I try to just have the one after lunch, because I know that if I take it when it's already like afternoon, I already like have trouble sleeping without drinking any coffee like too late. So imagine if I also drink coffee at like 5 p.m. Ooh, eating a really good mango ice cream right now. Oh, enjoy it. So nice, it's so refreshing. Okay, this guy's face needs to be bigger. Yeah, more like this. think I am quite close to be able to start with the colors. I think I'm going to probably draw the other guy that I sketched. I really like the scene with not just the goat and the soldier riding it, but I really like the fact that there's someone else. This could be also like another person, maybe like the one that tends to the goats, and it's sort of like a trainer. Yeah, something like that. So we can have fun and design this other character too. Ah, look at him, all proud seeing seeing the goat that he raised. Okay, yeah, that expression stays. That needs to be his face. I like how this like improvised character turned out to to be like pretty cool actually. I want to know about more about them. Just trying to make the proportions of these character being like a very kind of similar to the other guy, even like a bit smaller. She looks so proud. I know, right? I was imagining like this being a the breeder slash like a trainer of these huge goats. So I can imagine that they feel like very proud. Maybe like this is the first time that this goat is ready to be used. Maybe like in a battle, or just as I said, they use these ones for transport. I can imagine. Maybe I can even sketch that. Like, imagine that there's another like part of the harness here where you can have a lot of satchels and like big sacks of different goods, because there's a lot of outposts in the mountains, so they will need some refills of food and other types of goods. So I can imagine these being used for that. I thought she was the rider's mom. Oh, that could be it too. Who knows? Maybe she's both. Like, oh, look at my son. And like, oh, thanks, mom. Not you, the goat. Shut up. I'm talking to the goat, okay? Actually, I like the idea of her being the soldier's mom, but also someone that actually trains the goats, and she's more proud of the goat. The yawns are attacking me. Both is best. Yeah, I think that idea works. Napo baby in the goat handling industry. Look at my big boy. Oh, thanks, Mom. Oh, you're talking to the goat, aren't you? That is exactly how it went. Like, who's my sweet boy? Actually, I want to develop this idea of the cargo a little bit better. Let's see if I can just sketch it out. Okay, I like this, and I just need I'm trying to keep my layers all like named so I can easily switch between one and the other. So I want to, there you go, make a mask so I can hide the line art from the goat underneath here. It's a little bit easier to see, and I'm going to do the same with this one. There you go. Nice. Also, I'm noticing these tangent here that I don't want, so I'm gonna change that. Okay, I'm gonna clean these sketch a little bit. And then I think I'm going to take a quick break, and when I come back, I think I'm ready to start adding some colors. The line art could definitely be a little bit more cleaner, but I think I'm going to at least start on the colors and then clean whenever I see some places where it's not super easy to read, or maybe I just want to change the line art in general. I'm not used to layers at all. Kind of have to force myself to not put everything in one on a single layer. Yes, I used to do that all the time. Coming from traditional art, it was very strange for me, the concept of like layers, and I almost had the feeling that I was wasting layers. Because in my mind they were like pieces of paper, and I was like, no, I cannot use this much. I have to save it. I cannot use this many layers. But yeah, definitely with the time I started to actually love doing many layers. I still enjoy sometimes, especially when it comes to maybe like just doing a painting, a digital painting, to just use one layer. But yeah, having more than one is so nice. Okay, it turned out a pretty like nice scene with that like comical twist that I always enjoy. Nice. Just looking around around the drawing just to see if there's anything that I want to change, or maybe something that I forgot to add. But yeah, I think this should work. And I will see later with the colors if I need to change anything. I think she cornered the giant goat market. I love how she turned out. Like when I started sketching, I didn't even had in mind what type of like person, not even if it was a man, woman, I don't care. You know, you start sketching and then you figure it out from the scene, and I love the fact that she's the soldier's mom, but she is first and foremost the breeder and trainer of these giant goats. And of course, yes, she's probably the number one trader of huge goats. Must be tough business. How do you raise those? I know, right? Yeah, she definitely is a magic user. Maybe she's able like to tame creatures. Maybe she's able to speak with animals. I can see that for her. It would be a huge advantage in that line of work. Okay, I am saving, and yeah, as I said, I think I'm going to take a break so I can already feed my cat, which is very strange that she's not here screaming at me right now. So I'm gonna check on her and give her some food. I think I'm going to grab some more water. When I come back, we can start with the colors. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. I am so happy of how this turned out, actually, so fun. Yay, nice. Okay, see you in a few minutes, guys. I'm back. Okay, I am just going to put all these line art in a group, so then I can have the colors, underneath. Okay. Welcome back, thank you. I love it all. I'm happy to see that you like the drawing. I'm really happy of how it turned out. Yo, hello, Ziz's Query. Ziz's Query. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Hello, hello. Okay. I'm just gonna start as I usually do and just do like a very flat color base to work on top. Yeah, let's go with orange. I always find this part really relaxing. Like it feels like coloring a coloring book. And the base color, I could definitely do it maybe a little bit faster with the selections, but I always enjoy it. I enjoy doing it with the just the brush. Also, when I feel a selection in Photoshop, and that is an issue that Photoshop had for many years, like probably at least like the first time that I noticed it, it was maybe 10 years ago. And when you feel a selection, it leaves a line like kind of close to the border of the selection. It leaves it empty. So then if you want to use that base color like I'm doing right now, and you want to use it with some clipping mask after, yeah, you have this line that was empty, and it's something that they could solve, but they of course don't care. They don't care about the customers. So it's been there. It's a problem unsolved. Every update I try it. I try to fill up a selection just to see if someone solved the issue, and nope. So I guess I will just do it this way. Has anyone read the Predane books? They sound interesting. I always like the ragtag bunch of nobodies stumble into adventures they're not prepared for, and that it's based on Welsh folklore, but it may be written for a very young audience. I don't know. I don't know that those books. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I heard about them, but I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar. Hello, Raycara. Hello. Took a break from everything, including art. Oh, well done. Sometimes a break is needed. But I'm back. Hopefully, I'll be able to attend all future streams from now on. Oh, that's so nice. Welcome back, Raycara. Hope you enjoyed your break. As I said, sometimes it's very much needed. I'm actually going to have a break, not next week, the week after, because I'm going on vacation and it's going to be really nice. I will still bring something to draw with, but I really want to bring my sketchbook, and I want to bring some watercolors and do some sketching while we are around. I'm really looking forward to that. My cat is screaming. Gallant. She probably just finished eating, and every time she's done with her food, she starts screaming. Ah. Okay, we have the base color, so now it's time to give the different parts their own color. And I think I'm gonna start with the goat. So I have, yay, nice. So I can just take these. Oh, to be someone's beloved riding goat, I know, right? Like, look how proud she looks. Like, ah, look at this picture, so nice. How do you paint foliage, Alba? I never paid too much attention when you did it. Now, I wish I did. So the times where when I added to, for example, like an environment, I have all these really nice brushes that have the shape of either like grass or leaves, or maybe the shape of trees, and a lot of them have the color dynamics. So you see, actually, let me show you. You basically have the color changes. I think you can kind of see it here. Let me just make it a little bit bigger. It gives a little bit of variation. But yeah, I have all these really nice brushes. If I have to, maybe like, imagine that I have a prop to paint, so I have an actual plant. Let me try, because sometimes I don't really know how to how do I like approach different things. it's something that maybe like I decide in the moment. But if I have something like this, how would I do? I will probably give it a base color first, as usual. And I would choose probably a color that it's in between, like it's not a highlight, but it's not even like a darker color that I might use for the shadows. So I will probably I don't know, probably do something like this. And I like these this brush is like a chalk brush, but this one actually has less transparency, so you can have this like feathering effect, but it's if you press down it really like covers up. Then yeah, some like darker colors. Also for the darker colors you can also change a little bit the hue. So for example, this green is a little bit closer to blue than the other one. We give it a little bit of dimension here. But I'm doing this by memory. I will probably, if I'm doing something, as I said, like a plant, I will probably look at some references, but I think, yeah, if I just want to sketch something, paint something really quickly, I will probably do something like this. Also, the leaves have usually, not all of them, there's some leaves that are very, very matte, but there's leaves that are a little bit glossy, but in general they have a little bit of subsurface scattering, so it's almost like a skin, so the light comes through, and that's quite tricky to do, but yeah, they are very, they absorb light and they reflect light in a very peculiar way. I did figure out how to you activate the color variation in brushes. Nice. iLittle is very helpful, I think. Yeah. I also adjusted one brush so that it makes leaf shapes almost automatically. Yeah, that's really useful. Like as you saw, I use those ones, the foliage brushes, so much. And of course you have all the veins. I don't know if they have another name, but yeah, that depends, because maybe if you want a more stylized kind of style, just leave it more simple. There's a giant leaf there. Yeah, we'll probably do something like this. And for the darkest shadows, I would even go for like a super dark blue. I think it works. It works kind of well. And for the highlight, maybe I will try and push the green towards the yellow to make it really, really pop. I'm having too much fun painting this leaf. It would be nice to do a live stream where I just practice painting some materials, because it's been quite a while since the last time that I did that, and sometimes you kind of like go with the muscle memory, but doesn't hurt to go back and try again to do it from reference. Like, for example, I really love painting leather, and it's really tricky because, yeah, it's a skin, so that too can have a very peculiar way to reflect the light and to absorb it. So it's always nice to go back and do some practice. I was also thinking, and I will probably do how is it called, like a poll on Discord. I want to add a third live stream during the week from October. I want to try it during the months of October, November, December, because it's a little bit easier for me. I'll probably like I already like stay at home basically always, but in the winter months, you know, it's a little bit easier to stay at the PC here in my studio. It's very cozy, so I wanted to add a third live stream, and maybe it will be a more like casual live stream. It will be maybe 2 hours, maybe sometimes 3, and I was thinking of it being like a wild card streaming. So sometimes maybe like I'm drawing, sometimes maybe I'm just brainstorming and putting down ideas in writing. Other times I might be maybe like playing some game that could be interesting for me to play, as almost like to study it for making my own video game, stuff like that. So I was thinking of maybe doing it during the weekend, so the people that struggle to join during the week because of work, school, other life in general, but I don't know. So I think I will probably when I come back from my holidays, I will probably ask on the Discord and see what you guys think. Coming from 3D, I was already aware of a subsurface scattering, of course. Yeah, I think the term might have originated from CG, but since I'm doing more stylized graphics, I still have to decide what to paint by hand and what to calculate in shader. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, I don't know if the term comes from that, or if it comes from something else. I have no idea. But yeah, we use the same term in 2D, because in 2D you have to paint it in. So, for example, those practice maybe paintings of hands that you see sometimes, and they will add some of that subsurface effect, especially if the hand is like maybe like facing a strong light, and on the borders, the edges, some of the light passes through, so it's a really nice effect. And I think I take a look at a dedicated course to see how more experienced artists do trees and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. There are so many ways to do it. Like the my style of painting, it's semi-realistic. It's not super realistic, but it's close to realism. And if you want to do maybe something that is a little bit more stylized, it's really interesting to see what other artists do, because that same leaf can be painted in so many different ways. And there's some people that have a very stylized kind of art style, but still like everything is very readable and everything works really well. It's great to see sometimes how other people do. the same subject with the different techniques. How do you think he gets on a goat that big? Oh, probably some kind of ladder or some kind of structure. Uh, I'm imagining like those like platforms, like the ladder with the wheels to access a plane. I'm imagining something like that. But yeah, probably some kind of like stairs or ladder. I think anime backgrounds in general are so interesting because it's not very realistic, but it has tons of detail. Yeah, and a lot of like rendering. And people are kind of confused by it because it's assumed that there's a relation, more details equals more realistic. Yeah. Sometimes, like, many years ago, when I was still practicing digital art, I also had that problem where I would add so much detail to an image and it ended up looking less believable. And yeah, sometimes they look a little bit strange. I know you said a video game is the dream, but I will die to see animations in this world someday. Absolutely. You know what? Like, when I think about, again, we are in a dream world and you can dream and make anything that you want. I would love a video game where the cinematics are animations and they're not like your usual like 3D cinematic. I would love that. Like, imagine the intro of the game and it's all animated. I don't know, I think that will be that will be so nice. Yeah, that's the dream. So I agree with you. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe this whole thing will keep growing, and it will grow enough that I can maybe do some of those animations by probably hiring someone, because yeah, animation is not my thing. I could definitely learn something, but I will never be able to be as good as someone else. So it will be fantastic to one day have the possibility to hiring some badass animator. Would be so good. That's so cool. Oh, I'm so happy that you like the idea. I would love that, honestly. And I love when I see it in games. I don't know. It's great. Really imagine an animated clip of this huge goat coming out from the woods magnificently. Yes. Yeah, I can imagine like a scene that is almost like a nod to Jurassic Park, and there's like a, not even like a glass, like maybe like a jug of water, and you see the water starting to vibrate, to tremble, and it's because this massive goat is coming closer and like coming out of the woods. That would be great. How do people do lighting at all? Great question. I think lighting can add a lot to a scene, but every time I try to set the mood with it, it's like really dark and the light comes out of nowhere. Lighting is so difficult. Part of why I don't want to do Unreal 5 realism is because of the dark colors and how difficult it is to light. It is, and as you said, it can add a lot, but not only that, it's so important. It's so important that I actually saw a perfect example of how much the light is fundamental in a 3D scene. I think it was on LinkedIn, this test from these 3D modeler slash lighter. He put like a render of these modeled scene of these. It looked like a basement of a house. At first glance, you couldn't tell that it wasn't textured, and it was all gray. One material, all gray. And until you actually like stop for a second and open the image and look at it, you don't realize, because the light was so well done, also colored light, and it was perfect. So it looked so realistic that you didn't even realize that it wasn't textured. I was speechless when I saw that, and I thought this is the perfect example of how much like light can make or break the scene. I hear animated goat and I'm thinking, they don't talk about me, right? Who, me? Oh, you're such an unanimated goat. The horns right now look like something devilish. Like these looks like they are on fire. What is going on? I'm going to add some nice colors right now to break these effect. I don't want them to look like that. Okay, now it looks much better. But still, I want to add, yeah, definitely some purple in there. Okay. Okay, the goat is basically done. So right now I'm just gonna do the rest of the stuff on the goat, and I'm going to leave the characters for last. I can see a really nice blue blanket here. Maybe blue and an orange. Yeah, I've been having such a strong allergy lately, so my throat is very dry because I keep having to breathe with my mouth. So apologies if I sometimes have to cough. Okay, now I'm gonna start working on the soldier actually. let me see here in my references. I just need to see the colors of these armor. Okay, they all have like a red undertone. Okay, I think I can give these base color and then maybe like push the red on some of the parts. Nice. Okay. I don't want to exaggerate too much with the details because I'm afraid that it will be a bit messy. Okay, I have 15 minutes left, which should be enough to start with the colors on the second character. How to deal with a bad day? Any advice? Yeah, I had a few of those in the past few weeks, and it's always tough because sometimes maybe you think, okay, I'm having a bad day, so I'm gonna try maybe like do something that I really enjoy doing, even just for like a shorter time. But at least for me, sometimes it's even difficult to do that. Like if I'm having a bad day, I know that playing some video games or maybe like reading a nice book would help me, but it's really difficult to keep like my focus on that, and I start like spiraling and and yeah, going back to maybe that like bad mental space. But yeah, if yeah, I have no mood to move my arm even. Oof, yeah. I notice that when I have a bad day, usually, and as I said, I cannot even start to like, I can think about, oh yeah, okay, let me just play some games, but the act of getting up and maybe like turning on the PC and starting to play, sometimes it, even if it's for a good cause and to do something enjoyable, it's really difficult. And it's not always possible to just like push yourself to do it. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. I notice that when I am in that mental space, I usually sit down on the armchair that I have here in my studio, and maybe I just binge watch some some YouTube videos. But I feel that for me at least, writing down a few of those like bad thoughts helps. It's not like a miracle cure, but it's definitely like a helping hand, like almost as if I'm putting down without worries about what I'm writing, because no one else will be reading that, and I'm transferring a little bit of those bad thoughts from my head into the journal. And the act of maybe like getting up and grabbing the journal, writing down, that maybe like sets me in motion to then okay, now I'm gonna sit down on my PC, I'm going to open this game that I'm playing right now, and I'm gonna play for a little bit. And sometimes the feeling goes away in a few hours, sometimes it lasts for a whole week. It's very difficult. And even giving advice is tricky, because not everything works for everyone. In general, I will say try your best to be gentle with yourself, even if it's very difficult. And yeah, try and see if you can enjoy something that's that you love. It's as I said, it's really tricky, and it's a struggle. It's a struggle. It's a mental struggle, and it also, it's like a physical struggle, because yeah, you cannot even like move your body sometimes. But I will say, yeah, the journaling definitely helps. I had some bad days where I would journal, but even that wasn't really helping. So I decided to try to push myself as much as possible, and basically game for the rest of the time, the free time that I had. Yeah, it's tricky. I feel you. I feel you so much, because I live the same sensations from time to time. A quick nap solves the problem for me sometimes, but then I wake up dizzy. Yeah, exactly. Like the nap is very, very good. You have to also be good at like keeping it short. Like for example, if I nap for maybe 10-15 minutes, maybe 20, okay. If I go over 20, I wake up that I don't know who I am, I don't know where I am, what year it is. It almost like robs me from more time, because then I have to spend like half an hour trying to recollect myself. Binge watching YouTube, I think, damages my brain. I'm so lost when I get into it. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I feel that I do it when I feel that way, because it's really easy to just stay there and keep watching videos, and it's a spiral, and it's a trap. It really keeps you in there, and I feel that it's much better to use that time to play games. Honestly, play games. If you like to read books, manga, graphic novels, whatever it is, like a story, something to put yourself out of the real world. It really helps. It really helps. Yeah, maybe journaling works. Thank you for the advice. Oh, if you want to try it, see if it's for you. It's not for everyone, I think. And I started doing it in January this year because with the fact of struggling to find a job, and struggling to find also another job that is not what I've been doing for the past 6 or 7 years, which is, yeah, it's a struggle on itself. And the fact that I worked other jobs in the past, and they always gave me very bad depression. So I almost feel sometimes trapped. Okay, I cannot find a job in the field that I am an expert, and where I have experience, and where I know that I can work really well. But I need the money. But I know that if I grab whatever job, like in retail or whatever it is, I will end up as bad as I was feeling many years ago, where I was in a very dark place, and I don't want to go back. So sometimes I feel trapped, and that's why those feelings started mounting at the beginning of this year, and I started journaling. And as I said, it helps a little bit. Some days are harder than others, but still, I think it's great to take some of those thoughts and just put them out in the world in a form of ink on paper. And as I said, no one has to read it. It's just there for you. I don't even go back and read what I wrote. I don't want to do that. I just open a new page, write it down. Sometimes it's just a few sentences, sometimes it's 2 pages, whatever it is. Then close it, and I'll try my best to go back and live the rest of the day. I never nap 20 minutes, it's always 30 plus for me. Wow. I think people who take actual 15-20 minutes naps is a superpower. For me, 30 minutes plus is a superpower. I don't even take naps regularly. I would do it, as I said, a 10-15 minutes if I'm really tired. So yeah, my mom sleeps in the afternoon. I mean, she's Spanish, so, siesta. She sleeps for an hour, and I'm like, whoa, what? How? Oh, hello, Jeans. Jeans. Sorry, I'm probably butchering your name. Hello, I just discovered you, and it's amazing. Thank you so much. Welcome. Happy to have you here. I journal every morning for 3 pages, but never done it midday. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't really do it in the morning, or sometimes I did it at 11 p.m. Whenever I feel like it. I don't really restrict myself. Sometimes it helps me to also just acknowledge that I'm having a bad day and tell someone about it. Sometimes just my journal. Yeah. I struggle with telling to other people. Well, it will be my partner. I struggle to like tell if something is wrong, because I don't want to really like involve other people. And even if, yes, it's absolutely a positive thing, and sometimes it can do wonders, if especially if you have someone that really listens and is able to help you out, even if it's just by listening. But yeah, I struggle so much with the opening myself, and because sometimes I don't even like the reasons of my bad day are kind of like always the same, but in like a different mixture. So I don't want to even like bore the other person, but definitely it helps. That's why I journal. Like my journal doesn't you know, like have feelings, and I won't like ruin its day with my feelings. But yeah. Every morning, 3 pages the artist's way. Ah, yeah, I heard about it from. I saw like artists on YouTube do it. I've only heard of it, but I've never read it or done anything like it. Seems cool. Same. I've always heard about it from artists on YouTube or on Instagram. But yeah, I've never read it. I don't know. I like the idea of like morning pages, but I remember a video of someone that I was actually reading it, the whole book, and it's really how can I say, like they noticed that a lot of the ideas behind the book were very like tied to a very Christian, like Catholic Christian way of seeing things. And since I'm like, I'm not very, I don't think positively of religions in general, so I didn't really wanted to buy the book. I think some of the ideas that people can like filter out of the, maybe like a little bit of the religious nonsense of the book, those are great. So I think it's one of those cases where you have to like pick the things that work for you. No worry, any pronunciation is fine. Even I change it all. Okay, good, because I'm always keen on pronouncing the usernames or the names correctly, and sometimes it's a little bit difficult. But I always try and always ask. So thank you for letting me know. I couldn't pass the second week. I forget to read it. People suggested for opening your creativity and help with the art blog, so I started that to help mine, but it needs consistency. Okay, yeah. It's very interesting, and some people say it's life-changing, but of course you need to be consistent while doing it and doing the side quests. Oh, thank you for the follow, Jeans. Thank you so much. Yeah! Explosion of emotes, that's always so fun. The author says that in the first pages that it's not about religion. You can place the God with whatever your self-belief system you have. So she placed the word God carefully. Nice, good to know, good to know. Probably, yeah, I've heard these opinions from a couple of people, and I think it was people that were very sensitive to the whole like religious discourse, let's say. So maybe it rubbed them the wrong way. Oh my, Z-Square, meanwhile my naps are 3-4 hours. Wow, you're a pro napper. Like you're the, wow, gold medal of napping. It's crazy, like that is the amount of hours that I sleep. Yeah, that is actually kind of like the amount of hours that I sleep in the night before I start like waking up consistently. I always wake up like around 5, and then I try to sleep, and then, you know, is that moment where you, for 2 hours, you keep like sleeping for a little bit and then waking up, and then sleeping for a little bit and then waking up. And that actually happened to me these nights, so that's why I'm super sleepy. There you go. Speaking of sleepy. Okay, I think I might have missed a message. Oh yes, ridiculous. The clothes are always so nice. I should take more time model, paint clothes on my characters as well. Thank you so much. You know, this is one of the parts that I really like doing, and I especially like the fact that all the tribes of druids in my project are very different, so that gives me the opportunity to try many things. Also, I've saved a few new references, like these illustration and these one, and I think I saved, yes, a few more here, because I really wanted to see the different patterns as soon as I start working a little bit more on the characters, because I want to do, oh, where's my cursor? Okay, I want to do a cleaner version of no, this one over here. This is still very basic. I would love to take these ones and give them more color, more patterns, and a little bit more detail on the faces. It will be very nice. I think that's what I might do next week. We've been working on the Tribe of Stone for quite a while, but I think it's really fun, and I need it for the next YouTube video, so hope you guys are not bored of this tribe. Hope you like them. Also, the druids, they need a cleaner design as well. Oh, there's so much to do. Oh, our friends here. me this morning when I woke up. I have that when I know that I need to wake early. Oh yes, every time when you know that you have an earlier alarm than usual. Every time, like waking up like, oh my god, it's too late, and then oh no, it's 4 in the morning and I have to wake up at 6. Okay, fantastic. Now I'm gonna wait for 2 hours here. I love the expression of this character. It's so nice. Yeah, I'm really happy with these one. I was so excited to work on these one. I just want to change one thing. And probably like all these should move in the same direction as this one, but yeah, I might have to change it. Just gonna correct this thing before I go. Haven't thought about that. Oh, welcome back, Greek Floki. Tribal Stone is my favorite. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm happy to hear it. They're quite fun. Also, They are the tribe that in the past I just wrote about them, like literally like writing, okay, they exist. That's it. That's all the information that I have. So I had zero drawings, zero like information about them. So I really needed to put down something. And so they really, oh, my music stopped. Yeah, they really needed a little bit more work than the other tribes, for sure. Okay, there you go. Is there a point where we run out of tribes? I think that, yeah, we will probably reach such a point. For now, I just worked on the 3 main ones. I already have in mind another 2. And then we will go from there and see if there's others. But yeah, we might run out of tribes, but I don't think we run out of things to design and draw, because aside from the tribes, there's a lot of cities, there's a lot of other people that are like not part of tribes, so like humans or other the necromancers. There's the whole worlds of the spirits, the other world, that needs work. There's a lot to do. We just scroll over to the second continent. Yeah, there are always more characters and animals and coins to create. More coins! Yeah, the decision of making the continent basically a massive island is great, because literally that is something that I was thinking of doing for the future. Just to scroll the map either like down, up, left, right, see what other continents there are, what mysteries lie in those places. Okay, now I'm saving. I've been very, very good with the remembering to save today. I'm very proud. Nice. Okay, I think this scene is done for now. As I said, next week, on Tuesday, I'll have the next live stream. I'll probably keep working on the tribal stone. Oh, something else actually. Yes, the characters that I was talking about before, but also I need to work on the prince, the archdruid, because he needs to have a whole like rethink of the outfit, because since he's the archdruid, he will have some kind of vibe going on like these guys. You know what? These might be a little bit more urgent than the common people. Yeah, sorry. The monarchy takes the first place in the line. But yeah, I definitely need a few more concepts of him, because I started to write the script for the next lore video about the tribal stone, and of course I will have a section talking about the archdruid. So yeah, this one has priority, definitely. Okay, so it is decided on Tuesday, next live stream at 3 p.m. UK time, I am going to be working on the archdruid of the tribe, and maybe by then he will also have a name. Wow, amazing. Can you tell I'm a visual person? Like, oh yeah, this guy and that guy, and no one has a name. But yeah, I definitely want to revisit the style and the clothing. Yes, totally, and do a few more quick concepts. This is too somber for the vibe that I'm going for right now. Okay, so I think I'm going to end this stream here. We went a little bit over, but it was worth it to finish our beautiful giant goat. I hope you guys had a good time. I certainly did. So thank you so much for keeping me company today while I worked on the Tribe of Stone. And what else? I'm thinking if there's anything else that I need to update you on, but no. Another vlog will come out on Monday. And yeah, the lore video for this tribe, I would love for it to come out at the end of September. So I'm gonna work hard to make it so. Because then in October, we have another art swap challenge with the Worldbuilders Brain Trust. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. I have to draw probably creatures, so I really needed these practice with the giant goat. Nice, fun times. Okay, guys, hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you around in the Discord server, in the socials, and yeah, and again next week for the next live stream. Cheers, guys. Goodbye. Thank you. Bye-bye.